You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
You know what, guys? Some of the most patriotic people when it comes to the United States of America are actually people that weren't even born in this country. Here in this country, we see a lot of these people take our freedom for granted. When you saw the NBA kneel in the bubble for Marxism, Black Lives Matter, same thing with the WNBA, these people took their freedom for granted. We're not a perfect nation, but when they got on their knees, they really exposed themselves. They hate this country. And when it comes to LeBron James, he's a grifter. He speaks very, very badly about this country. And his comments about Brittney Griner the other day, he got a lot of backlash. People were crushing him for that when he said that she should not even consider coming back to this country. Now, folks, I was in the military. I've been all over the world. I've been to some countries that were hellholes. This is the best country on a planet to live in. And one person that actually recognizes that is Enes Kanter, who recently became a U.S. citizen. This man is a patriot. He loves this country. He didn't grow up in this country, but he realizes that this is the best country on the planet and that a lot of these people just take their freedoms here for granted. Well, Enes Kanter has come out now and he has slammed one LaChina James. LaChina James is a Marxist. These people, like LeBron James, they want this Marxist utopia, like in Cuba. Remember, Colin Kaepernick was praising Fidel Castro, a man that is responsible for a bunch of deaths over there in Cuba. But anyway, back to Enes. You can see here on TMZ Sports, Enes Kanter Freedom. The man changed his name to Freedom because he understands that this is the greatest country in the world. Hats off to him. But anyway, he rips LeBron over Griner comments. You are free to leave. So Enes Kanter has now told LeBron James to get the hell out of here. And as a citizen, he has every right to say that. If you don't appreciate this country, you could just leave. It says here, quote, you are free to leave, buddy. That's Enes Kanter Freedom squarely rejecting LaChina James's explanation for questioning whether Brittney Griner, who's in a Russian jail cell on drug charges, should even want to return to America. Now, one thing that LeBron didn't say in that trailer for the shop, nothing about Brittney Griner being accountable for her own actions. But these leftists never want the bad guys, the criminals, to be accountable. Oh, no. But it goes on. James has been skewered by many in light of comments he made in a trailer for an upcoming episode of The Shop, saying, quote, now, how can she feel like America has her back? I would be feeling like, do I even want to come back to America? Now, remember, LaChina James, he voted for Beijing Biden. That was a slight at Beijing Biden, but also LeBron James was also trying to play the woke card here that America is such a horrible place, you know, especially for minorities, for black people. He was also putting that in. But of course, you know, he backtracked because he got a lot of backlash. Braun attempted to clarify Tuesday night, writing he, quote, wasn't knocking our beautiful country. Nobody's buying that because LeBron James always trashes this country. This is what he does. But Enes tweeted this out when talking about LeBron James. He tweeted this. He says, you call it a step back. We call this a walk back. You are free to leave, buddy, or you can even volunteer for in exchange for her. Some people literally have no idea what it is like to live in a dictatorship. Keep taking your freedom for granted. He is right on the money with this. He really, really is, man. And like I said before, all of these woke celebrities, and if you guys actually watch the shop trailer, it's a bunch of black successful people in this country that have made it here in this country. This country wasn't holding them back. This country actually opened up their arms to them. That is why LeBron James could be successful. The man didn't grow up with a father, and he came from Akron. He said he wasn't supposed to be here, but why did he make it? Because of America. That is why. But LeBron James wants Marxism, and the only people out there that want Marxism and socialism and totalitarian leadership are the ones that have never experienced it. It's easy for them to actually say that here, like AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Never live in a Marxist society, but she is a Marxist. Colin Kaepernick never lived one day in Cuba, but was praising communism over there in Cuba. I find this to be very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. But Enes Kanter, he's completely right. LeBron James, you can just leave. Leave the country. Go over there to China. Go over there to check on the Uyghurs, see how they're actually living. The oppression that your Chinese masters love to put on people, you never criticize them. But you're always criticizing this country. I would take America on its worst day over China any day of the week. And I don't like Joe Biden's government. I don't like what he's doing. That's why we need to get him out of here, because we're on the path to socialism. But I still have confidence that we can actually get back and be a constitutional republic again. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.